Self-appointed pastors Caleb and Joe have left the Christian church to make their own Christian church. They're part of a growing trend called Decolonizing faith, which seeks, in their words, to change the way that you think about God and politics. And if you didn't know any of this and you just looked at their website and you looked at their smiling faces and you listened to their podcasts and you read their materials, you might think, this is it. This is what a 21st century Christian church should be. It should be young, it should be expressive, it should be interesting, it should be hip to the times, right? It should be what they appear to be. But you notice I said self-appointed pastors. You notice I use that term decolonizing faith. Well, what it becomes for them and for many is the faith without meaning. They don't believe that Jesus is the Christ. They don't believe that we are going to go to heaven someday. They believe that their ardent goal is that we would make heaven on earth. That we would, through politics and policies and all of our hard work, you can do it too, Tithe Today, here's their app, that you can make heaven on earth if you just really, really work hard. We need to decolonize faith away from the Bible and colonize it in a way that makes political sense to me. They may be hip, they may be happening, but please, my dear brothers and sisters, trust truth, not trends. God doesn't need decolonization. He doesn't need our help in the scriptures. He just needs us to read them. It's like Psalm 118. Let Israel say, his love endures forever. Let the house of Aaron say, his love endures forever. Let those who fear the Lord say, his love endures forever. When you read Psalm 118 today, it's a lengthy one. It's got a lot of good things in it. But you notice that second verse, let Israel say, let the house of Aaron say, let those who fear the Lord, that God's tent is quite wide. And yet it is filled with truth. Let those who fear the Lord, who listen to his word and his teachings, who follow who Jesus the Christ is. There's a lot of truth and comfort in listening to God's word. I understand the desire of Caleb and Joe and others to say, look at all these problems in this world. Maybe we just get a whole bunch of mess of Christians together, we'll be able to fix it. Just hasn't worked in human history. The truth is, let us as Christians read his scriptures, give him praise, because he does marvelous things. All we who fear the Lord, who don't even see how tomorrow is going to work out, have no idea how this world is going to get better, and maybe it won't. But to look to him, to fear him, the house of Aaron, let Israel, let all of God's people, those who listen to him, there is truth that lasts farther than any trend can take us. And there is comfort that goes deeper than any podcast can bring.